Question 1. Topic: Ethics and professionalism. An adjuster is handling a claim for a longtime client of their employer. The client offers the adjuster a gift worth $500 as a token of appreciation for the adjuster's prompt assistance. According to professional ethics, what should the adjuster do? A. Politely decline the gift, citing company policy. B. Accept the gift since it does not affect the claim's outcome. C. Accept the gift but disclose it to their employer afterward. D. Decline the gift and avoid further interaction with the client. Answer A. Explanation. Accepting gifts from clients can create a conflict of interest or the appearance of impropriety, which is against professional ethics standards. The adjuster must uphold impartiality and professionalism as outlined in Rhode Island's ethical guidelines for claims adjusters. Declining the gift and explaining company policy ensures transparency and maintains the trust of all parties involved. Question 2. Which of the following is an example of a violation of the utmost good faith principle in insurance contracts? A. An insurer offering a claim settlement that exceeds the policy limits. B. A policyholder intentionally withholding material information during the underwriting process. C. An insurer rejecting a claim based on a clear policy exclusion. D. A claimant submitting a claim for a loss that was not covered under the terms of the policy. Answer B. A policyholder intentionally withholding material information during the underwriting process. Explanation. The utmost good faith principle requires both parties in an insurance contract, the insurer and the insured, to disclose all material facts honestly. If a policyholder intentionally withholds material information, such as failing to disclose pre-existing conditions or previous claims, this is a breach of utmost good faith. This could lead to the insurer voiding the policy or denying a claim. On the other hand, offering a settlement that exceeds the policy limits, option A, does not violate this principle as it's a choice of the insurer. Rejection of claims based on exclusions, option C, and submitting claims for uncovered losses, option D, are not violations of good faith as they fall within the terms and conditions of the contract. Question 3. Topic: Legal and regulatory compliance. An adjuster intentionally delays the settlement of a claim to pressure the claimant into accepting a lower payout. Under Rhode Island insurance regulations, how is this behavior classified? A. Good faith claims handling. B. Reasonable negotiation strategy. C. Unfair claims settlement practice. D. Standard industry practice. Answer C. Explanation. According to the Rhode Island Unfair Claims Settlement Practices Act, delaying settlements without a valid reason constitutes an unfair claims settlement practice. Adjusters are required to act in good faith, which includes promptly addressing claims and ensuring equitable treatment of claimants. This violation can result in penalties and damage to the adjuster's reputation and license. Question 4. Topic: Claims process. During the investigation phase of a claim, an adjuster discovers conflicting statements from two witnesses regarding the cause of the loss. What should the adjuster do to ensure a fair claims process? A. Reject the claim based on the conflicting statements. B. Document the discrepancies and make a decision without further investigation. C. Conduct additional investigations to verify the facts. D. Approve the claim to avoid potential disputes. Answer C. Explanation. Adjusters must investigate claims thoroughly and impartially. Under Rhode Island regulations, the adjuster is required to gather all necessary evidence to make an informed decision. Documenting discrepancies and conducting additional inquiries ensures compliance with good faith claims handling and avoids potential accusations of bias or negligence. Question 5. Scenario-based topic: Negligence. Robert is a contractor working on a home improvement project. During the work, he accidentally causes damage to a neighbor's property. Robert has a general liability insurance policy. The neighbor files a claim. What factor will determine Robert's legal liability for the damage? A. Whether Robert intended to cause damage. B. Whether the damage was foreseeable and preventable by Robert. C. Whether the damage occurred on Robert's client's property. D. Whether Robert's insurance policy has a deductible. Answer B. Explanation. Negligence is determined by whether a party failed to take reasonable steps to prevent foreseeable harm. In this case, Robert's liability hinges on whether the damage could have been prevented through reasonable care. Intent is not a factor in negligence claims, and insurance policy details like deductibles do not affect legal liability. Question 6. Topic: Policy provisions and contract analysis. An insured files a claim under a homeowner's policy but does not promptly notify the insurer of the loss. Which policy provision may the insurer use to deny the claim? A. Exclusions clause. B. Conditions clause. C. Declarations clause. D. Endorsements clause. Answer: B. Explanation. The conditions clause of an insurance policy outlines the responsibilities of the insured, such as providing timely notice of a loss. Failure to meet these conditions can lead to a denial of the claim. This ensures the insurer can investigate the loss promptly and mitigate potential fraud or complications. Question 7. Topic: Rhode Island insurance laws and regulations. Which of the following practices would most likely violate the Rhode Island Unfair Claims Settlement Practices Act? A. Offering a settlement lower than the claimed amount with proper explanation. B. Denying a claim without a detailed explanation of the denial. C. Requesting additional documentation from the claimant. D. Investigating a claim within the required timeframe. Answer: B. Explanation. Denying a claim without providing a detailed explanation violates Rhode Island's Unfair Claims Settlement Practices Act, which mandates clear communication and justification for claim decisions. Claimants have the right to understand the reasons for a denial, which helps maintain transparency and fairness in the claims process. Question 8. Scenario-based. Topic: Catastrophe claims adjusting. Lisa, a licensed adjuster, is assigned to handle claims after a hurricane in Rhode Island. She is overwhelmed by the volume of claims and delays several settlements. A claimant contacts Lisa about their delayed claim. What is Lisa's best course of action to comply with Rhode Island regulations? A. Inform the claimant that delays are unavoidable due to high claim volumes. B. Prioritize high-value claims and address the delayed claim later. C. Notify the claimant in writing of the reason for the delay and provide an updated timeline. D. Request additional documentation to extend the claim timeline. Answer: C. Explanation. Rhode Island regulations require timely communication with claimants regarding claim status. Informing the claimant in writing of the delay and providing an updated timeline demonstrates compliance with good faith claims handling and transparency, even during high volume catastrophe events. Question 9. Topic: Property loss adjusting. An adjuster is evaluating a commercial property claim where the replacement cost exceeds the policy's coverage limit. What should the adjuster do under Rhode Island regulations? A. Pay the full replacement cost regardless of the coverage limit. B. Pay the claim amount up to the policy's coverage limit. C. Deny the claim entirely due to inadequate coverage. D. Require the insured to obtain additional coverage before payment. Answer: B. Explanation. Under Rhode Island insurance regulations, claims are paid up to the policy's stated coverage limit. The replacement cost exceeding the coverage limit does not obligate the insurer to pay more than the insured amount. This ensures compliance with the policy terms and conditions. Question 10. Topic: Legal principles in insurance. Which of the following best describes a situation where strict liability applies in a Rhode Island insurance claim? A. A claimant must prove negligence to recover damages. B. Liability is assigned without the need to prove fault. C. Liability is limited to intentional acts causing harm. D. A claimant must demonstrate the insured's breach of contract. Answer: B. Explanation. Strict liability applies in cases where liability is assigned without proof of fault, often involving inherently hazardous activities or defective products. Rhode Island law recognizes strict liability in specific scenarios to ensure injured parties are compensated regardless of negligence. Question 11. Topic: Duties of an adjuster. An adjuster is negotiating a settlement with an insured party. During the negotiation, the adjuster knowingly undervalues the claim to save the insurer money. Which principle is being violated? A. Fiduciary responsibility. B. Good faith claims handling. C. Legal purpose. D. Professional competence. Answer: B. Explanation. Good faith claims handling requires adjusters to act honestly and fairly in assessing and settling claims. Undervaluing a claim knowingly violates this principle and can lead to legal consequences, including allegations of bad faith practices under Rhode Island statutes. Question 12. Scenario-based. Topic: Risk management and transfer. Michael operates a small business and decides to insure his property. He asks his adjuster for advice on mitigating risk before purchasing the policy. What should the adjuster recommend to reduce potential loss? A. Decline to offer advice as it is not within the adjuster's role. B. Suggest implementing safety measures such as fire alarms and security systems. C. Advise purchasing the most comprehensive insurance policy available. D. Recommend transferring all risks to the insurer, regardless of cost. Answer: B. Explanation. Risk management involves identifying potential hazards and taking steps to mitigate them, while insurance transfers risk to the insurer. Implementing safety measures reduces the likelihood and severity of loss. Rhode Island regulations support proactive measures in risk management to complement insurance coverage. Question 13. Topic: Policy provisions and contract analysis. An adjuster finds that a loss is excluded under the insured's policy. What should the adjuster do next? A. Deny the claim without further investigation. B. Notify the insured, explaining the policy exclusion clearly. C. Refer the insured to an attorney for further advice. D. Offer a partial settlement to maintain goodwill. Answer: B. Explanation. Under Rhode Island regulations, adjusters must communicate clearly and transparently with insured parties. Explaining exclusions ensures the insured understands why the loss is not covered, fulfilling the adjuster's obligation to act in good faith and comply with legal requirements. Question 14. Topic: Catastrophe claims adjusting. After a major flood, an adjuster is evaluating claims for properties with NFIP coverage. What is the maximum coverage limit for a residential building under NFIP? A. $100,000. B. $250,000. C. $500,000. D. $1 million. Answer: B. Explanation. The National Flood Insurance Program (NFIP) sets a maximum residential building coverage limit of $250,000. Adjusters must be familiar with these limits to ensure accurate claim evaluations. This coverage is designed to help homeowners recover from catastrophic flood events. Question 15. Topic: Liability basics. Which of the following is not a valid defense against liability in a negligence claim? A. Contributory negligence. B. Assumption of risk. C. Lack of insurable interest. D. Comparative negligence. Answer: C. Explanation. Lack of insurable interest is not a defense in a negligence claim. It relates to policy validity. Valid defenses like contributory and comparative negligence reduce or eliminate liability based on the claimant's role in the incident. Rhode Island follows a modified comparative negligence rule for liability allocation. Question 16. Scenario-based. Topic: Investigation techniques. Jessica, an adjuster, is investigating a claim involving a stolen vehicle. She notices discrepancies between the police report and the claimant's statements. What should Jessica prioritize in her investigation? A. Interviewing the claimant again for clarification. B. Denying the claim immediately based on discrepancies. C. Relying solely on the police report for accuracy. D. Closing the claim due to lack of clear evidence. Answer: A. Explanation. Adjusters are required to conduct thorough investigations and give claimants an opportunity to provide additional information. Addressing discrepancies directly through interviews aligns with good faith claims handling and ensures all relevant evidence is considered. Question 17. Topic: Property loss adjusting. An insured files a claim for a fire loss, but the property was vacant for over 60 days before the fire occurred. How might the vacancy affect the claim? A. The insurer will automatically deny the claim. B. The insurer may reduce the claim payout based on the vacancy cause. C. The insurer is obligated to pay the full claim regardless of the vacancy. D. The vacancy has no effect on the claim if the property was insured. Answer: B. Explanation. Many property policies include a vacancy clause, which limits or excludes coverage for losses occurring after a property has been vacant for a specified period, typically 60 days. Adjusters must analyze policy terms to determine coverage eligibility in such cases. Question 18. Topic: Rhode Island insurance laws and regulations. Which of the following is a requirement for obtaining an adjuster license in Rhode Island? A. Residency in Rhode Island. B. Passing an approved licensing exam. C. Prior experience in insurance claims. D. Membership in a professional adjuster organization. Answer: B. Explanation. Rhode Island requires adjusters to pass a licensing exam to demonstrate their knowledge of state regulations and insurance principles. Residency and professional membership are not mandatory, though they may offer additional advantages in specific situations. Question 19. Topic: Subrogation. When an insurer recovers funds from a third party responsible for a loss, this process is known as A. Indemnification, B. Subrogation, C. Reinsurance, D. Coinsurance. Answer: B. Explanation. Subrogation allows an insurer to step into the insured's legal rights to recover funds from the responsible third party after compensating the insured for a loss. This ensures that the responsible party bears the cost of the loss, not the insurer. Question 20. Topic: Effective communication. An adjuster is drafting a denial letter to an insured. Which element is most critical to include in the letter to ensure compliance with Rhode Island regulations? A list of similar denied claims. B. A clear explanation of the policy provisions leading to the denial. C. An offer to negotiate a partial settlement. D. A summary of the insurer's financial standing. Answer: B. Explanation. Rhode Island regulations require denial letters to include a clear explanation of the policy provisions and facts leading to the decision. This transparency helps insured parties understand the rationale behind the denial and prevents allegations of unfair claims practices. Question 21. Topic: Investigation techniques. An adjuster is evaluating a claim involving water damage to a commercial property. The insured claims the damage occurred due to a sudden pipe burst. What should the adjuster prioritize during the investigation? A. Determining the age of the plumbing system. B. Verifying that the damage was caused by a covered peril. C. Requesting documentation of the property's prior maintenance records. D. Calculating the estimated replacement cost of the damage. Answer: B. Explanation. The adjuster must first verify that the cause of damage, sudden pipe burst, aligns with a covered peril under the policy. Without establishing coverage, the claim cannot proceed. Reviewing maintenance records or calculating costs is secondary to confirming the insured event. Question 22. Scenario-based. Topic: Good faith claims handling. Sophia, an adjuster, is handling a claim involving a car accident. The claimant is disputing the adjuster's valuation of the vehicle. The claimant insists the vehicle's market value is higher than what the adjuster determined. How should Sophia handle the situation? A. Stand by her valuation without considering additional information. B. Encourage the claimant to accept the initial offer to expedite the process. C. Request evidence, such as comparable vehicle prices, from the claimant for review. D. Reject the claimant's input, stating that valuations are final. Answer: C. Explanation. Good faith claims handling requires adjusters to consider all relevant evidence and communicate transparently with claimants. Reviewing the claimant's documentation ensures the valuation process remains fair and equitable as required by Rhode Island regulations. Question 23. Topic: Policy provisions and contract analysis. Which of the following endorsements would provide additional coverage for valuable items, such as jewelry, beyond the standard homeowner's policy limit? A. Scheduled personal property endorsement. B. Inflation guard endorsement. C. Loss of use endorsement. D. Ordinance or law endorsement. Answer: A. Explanation. A scheduled personal property endorsement allows the insured to list specific high-value items for additional coverage beyond the policy limits. This is critical for ensuring adequate protection for items like jewelry, fine art, or collectibles. Question 24. Topic: Liability basics. An individual slips and falls on an icy sidewalk in front of a commercial property. What determines whether the property owner is legally liable for the injuries? A. Whether the injured party was trespassing. B. Whether the owner failed to take reasonable steps to address the hazard. C. Whether the property is insured for liability. D. Whether the injured party has health insurance coverage. Answer: B. Explanation. Liability in negligence cases often hinges on whether the property owner took reasonable steps to prevent foreseeable harm. In this case, failure to address the icy condition could result in liability if it was reasonably preventable. Question 25. Topic: Catastrophe claims. Adjusting in the aftermath of a hurricane. What is the primary reason for adjusters to request a special catastrophe adjuster license in Rhode Island? A. To expedite the claims settlement process. B. To access federal disaster relief funds. C. To legally handle claims related to the catastrophe. D. To receive higher compensation for handling catastrophe claims. Answer: C. Explanation. Rhode Island requires adjusters to obtain a special catastrophe adjuster license to legally handle claims arising from disasters. This ensures that adjusters have the appropriate credentials to assist in managing the high volume of claims during catastrophic events. Question 26. Topic: Subrogation. If an insurer successfully recovers funds from a third party after compensating the insured for a loss, what happens to the deductible paid by the insured? A. The insurer retains the deductible amount. B. The deductible is refunded to the insured in full. C. The deductible is prorated and partially refunded to the insured. D. The deductible is considered a non-recoverable expense. Answer: B. Explanation. In subrogation, if the insurer recovers the full amount of the loss from the responsible third party, the insured's deductible is typically refunded. This ensures that the insured is made whole while the insurer recoups its payout. Question 27. Scenario-based topic: Inland marine insurance. David owns a photography business and transports expensive equipment to various locations. One day his equipment is stolen from his parked vehicle. His commercial property policy does not cover off-premises losses. What type of insurance would best protect David in this scenario? A. General liability insurance. B. Inland marine insurance. C. Personal auto insurance. D. Commercial property insurance with an extended coverage endorsement. Answer: B. Explanation. Inland marine insurance covers property that is mobile or transported, such as David's photography equipment. It provides protection for items that standard commercial property policies often exclude, particularly for off-premises losses. Question 20. Topic: Property loss adjusting. When calculating the actual cash value (SEV) of a damaged property, which factor is critical to the calculation? A. The property's replacement cost only. B. The property's depreciation and replacement cost. C. The property's original purchase price only. D. The property's appraised market value. Answer: B. Explanation. Actual cash value (CV) is calculated by subtracting depreciation from the replacement cost. E equals replacement cost depreciation. This ensures that the payout reflects the item's current value rather than its original cost or market value. Question 29. Topic: Rhode Island insurance laws and regulations. Under Rhode Island law, what is the time frame for an adjuster to acknowledge receipt of a claim? A. 10 calendar days. B. 15 business days. C. 30 calendar days. D. No specific time frame is mandated. Answer: A. Explanation. Rhode Island law requires adjusters to acknowledge receipt of a claim within 10 calendar days. This ensures prompt communication with claimants and compliance with the state's Unfair Claims Settlement Practices Act. Question 30. Topic: Ethics and professionalism. An adjuster is asked by their employer to intentionally delay a claim payment to pressure the claimant into accepting a lower settlement. What is the adjuster's best course of action? A. Follow the employer's instructions to avoid job consequences. B. Report the employer's unethical request to the Rhode Island Department of Business Regulation. C. Notify the claimant about the employer's instructions. D. Seek advice from a legal professional before proceeding. Answer: B. Explanation. Adjusters have an ethical obligation to comply with state laws and professional standards. Delaying claim payments to manipulate settlements violates Rhode Island's Unfair Claims Settlement Practices Act. Reporting the employer's unethical behavior to the regulatory authority is the correct course of action.